See, why do we always end in cheating? Because I'm sick of this game pulling weird bullshit on me and screwing me over. And, like, I just legitimately want to see an end to this game. I'm not really enjoying it anymore. Or, no, I'm enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying the slog. Games like this need some kind of progression system to kind of make it a little bit smoother. And it had one, but it took it away from me. Because I had Glover and Glover to get me infinite funds, which is awesome. Until it wasn't. Anyway, I'm going to try Dreaming Reason until I get funds and see if it works. Because, yeah, we're going to get enough fascination anyway, and if I need to get fascination, I can just burn it. What's Doki Doki Literature Clubbing? Okay, spoilers for Doki Doki Literature Club. If any of you guys haven't played it yet, just shut your ears for a little while. Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, right. Got sick. Gotta pay attention to that. As part of a thing in Doki Doki Literature Club. So, now that you guys have walked away, one of the characters more or less forces you to delete her from the game. And it's just a text file. It's nothing terribly elaborate. But you have to delete her from the game so that you can beat the game. And it's kind of clever. It's a neat idea. But effectively you have to go into the source files and smash it around until it fits, you know, what you want. Okay, so we get some dread. I'm gonna dream with reason again. I want to see if I can get money out of this. I mean, the other thing we could do is just straight up change it so that dreaming with reason just gets its insanity. That would be special. Yeah, I think I'm going to kind of cook together some kind of bizarro mod. Oh right, gotta deal with the affliction here. What did you take? Oh, mysticism. It immediately just goes. Okay, so we do have fascination and dread at the same time. Let's hope that dreaming gets me some money here, because I'm gonna laugh if I can do that. Because if I can, then I want a bizarro round where dreaming gets you random garbage all the time. What do you do for a living? Sleep. It's not very good money, to be totally honest with you. But if it gives me kind of some wiggle room, that's okay. Interesting that the investigation thing popped up separately. Okay, so I'm healthy again. And I can get rid of the fascination with the dread that we farmed earlier, and then I can go back to dreaming of reason. Okay, let's see. Right, I was gonna start trying to recruit new people. So let's just do shaping chant. And go from there. You make a Bloodborne mod. Replaces things like fascination and dread with insight and frenzy. I mean, if you wanted to, I could send you a save file and have you go through the base mechanics of this game. And switch them around if you wanted to do that. I could even change a lot of the text. The fact that this is all saved in plain text would be interesting. Oh shit, I should actually look at the club and the auction house. That would be interesting. See if I can change what they have in stock so that they have some things. It's not a big deal. Okay, so we have an acquaintance. Well, immediately recruit. Now, if I use trappings, will the trappings get consumed? Do we know? Because I know the paints were consumed earlier. We got reason and contentment. Give me funds! Come on, dreams, give me money! I just want to make sure this proof of concept works. Well, I guess let's see if it consumes it. Artifacts are not consumed. Okay, good. So I should be able to just recruit him up to Disciple. What are his current stats anyway? Oh, Forge. One of the first. Trappings are only consumed if they're ingredients. And this is a tool. You are correct. I will keep that in mind. But yeah, I'd love to play like a super bizarro version of this game. Where just like dreaming and working get you just bizarre nonsense. I'd have fun with that. Okay, so while we're at it, I'm gonna split this one up. Reason and funds! Yes, it works! Woo, boy! It works! It works! Oh, boy. That's dirty nonsense. Okay, question. How much does it take to upgrade this guy to the next tier? I'm assuming a lot. Oh, upgrading this guy might actually be easier. We're still not there yet, but we're very close. 21st. Yeah, because his baseline stats are much better than the other ones. Okay, unflinching order, pawn, ceremony, tool. I'm just going to promote them all. Let's see, how many funds was that? It was 1. It's not much. But it certainly helps. So name now, Alexander Midas Cultstrong. It would be interesting if I could... I mean, I could go full Midas on this, but I'm not entirely sure if that would work well. You know, I could actually reduce the amount of mystique that... Wait, oh my god. Oh. You know what I just realized? You know what you can change? You know what you can really do in this game to make it totally broken? You can make it so the investigation only ever spits out money. You can change it so instead of tentative evidence, they just hand you a coin. Oh boy. Oh boy, that would be magic. How funny would that be? That's like, we see that you seem to be committing crimes. Here's some money. I'm not gonna do it. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it on this one. Like, that would be amusing, but I've already broken the game enough just by switching that one thing and giving myself some extra time. I have a desire, to some degree, to keep this relatively fair. Relatively. If I feel like it, I will do a run of this at some point. I mean, hell, I could probably get it so that Time Passes spits out funds instead. Just play the game on an allowance. I actually thought that's what this round was supposed to be. The, like, super easy round where you just had an allowance, period. So we have an erratic disciple. Not that great. A silent disciple. Yeah, the disciples are kind of bad. Let's keep trying to recruit here. Maybe we'll get something interesting. So we got Karashim. Can you name your disciples? If only I could. Oh man. There are some definitively stupid things that I could probably do. And I don't want to. Hey, thank you, Drew, for all the lucky charms. Let's see. Yeah, the other thing you could do is actually potentially get it. Actually, you know what? Almost the change that I should go back and make is switch it so instead of funds, Dreaming with reason gives you erudition. That would be kind of nice. I'm spitting out money would be great, honestly. The money aspect slows the game down immensely. You should double as long as default or something. Yeah, if I could actually change the mechanics so that time, if you get 1 coin every 3 minutes, because yeah, losing funds slowly over the course of the game makes a lot of sense, maybe for your first round or two, just to get kind of the feeling of it, but eventually you just spend all this time keeping yourself alive. It's like long dark. Oh, god damn it, we have 2 Karashims. Okay. I assume these are unique, aren't they? Oh no. I think you can go to multiple Karashims. I was about to panic and, like, get rid of one of them. Let's see, never heard of this game. What's the purpose? This is a game about making a cult, getting really pissed off at the mechanics about it, then changing it so that, that sleeping gives you money. Works. I might actually also change it so manual labor is more likely to get you good or useful things, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, it's gonna run out. Like, I bet if you guys actually wanted to help me crowdsource this, sort of, I would love to actually figure out, like, how to properly balance this so it would be a fun, smooth experience. It'd be tough to do, but it would be kind of fun. Might take too long, though. I'm just thinking it would be nice to just be able to, you know, kind of load this game up and actually have, like, an interesting story instead of constantly starting over. The Doctor is basically free money, since he has a 60-second work for 2 monies. Fair enough. I mean, I could totally see why the Doctor would be fun. At that point, though, I'd get rid of the work card entirely, and just make it so that money gives you, time gives you money instead. Like, it would be really nice if you could get some, like, little automated things. Like, if I could actually take Tristan here, and plug him into kind of like a sub-slot on work, and he just slowly makes me money. Like, functionalities like that would make this game so much smoother for me. Because if I could have, like, disciples go out and gather resources, get extra books, stuff like that. But the fact that I am entirely reliant on myself to make funds in this game, eventually it gets to be a bit of a slog. And so I know with the Forge aspect, you can get them to make you money eventually, but I haven't figured out how. Just because it's deeper in or something, I have no idea. Let's see. There is a way to make it so time doesn't use money ever again. Really? Okay, so we have a dexterous disciple. Oh. Well. I don't want the 7th mark. Okay. Forge for the Smoky Spirit summoning. Winter for its binding. I must know who will rule it. Can I do this? Will this work? If you have a forged disciple, you talk to them with the cult as the subject. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna try this, because the Dexterous Disciple isn't really that helpful. And maybe I can get a monster for this. Okay, so we want to talk to, it's Tristan, right? Talk to Tristan about the unflinching order. Craftsmanship. My disciple can probably earn funds in illegal laboratories and shattering manufactories. But there is a risk of accidents. Yeah, I still wish I could actually send some of my cult followers as like a means of just consistently bringing in funds. I had an uncle who more or less that was his job after a while. Okay, so. Not all the Forge's children are bright. Its offcuts and its bastards gather in the bounds, like hammerscale in the cracks of a smithy floor. Here comes one now. So we don't lose the bone flute. I was a little worried about that. We get this back, right of the Crucible Soul. And we have a... Oh. At the corners of the forge and the bounds of the mantis, the glorious fire meets its baser elements. Here is a cunning vapor to infect your enemy's dreams. Well, I've summoned him. He doesn't last forever, though. Well, that's okay. So we get 2 funds. It's a way of making money, I guess. So question. I can talk to this guy to send him to do things. Or... I want to check something. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, no, I need 21. Let's see, study it. Well, I can have him explore. I can send him out. Oh, but he's not... He's not something I can use here, so we'll probably just send him on an expedition. Because he's got Aspect Moth, Follower, Summoned, Forge, Deceiver. Huh. If it breaks free, it might try and drive you into insanity. Good to know. Well, time to go to Kersham. Good luck, have some money. I believe in you. So, slink along the streets to a once fine townhouse, surreptitiously case the back garden. Odd stories circulate about the woman who lives here. She might be an adept or a collector, or even the rare thing called an impausa. We must be watchful. Yeah, so I'll have to try a higher slot expedition along the way. I would have used him to go after my, my investigator, but I don't think he would have actually done anything. Okay. Because I don't think it's got the skill to drive her nuts. Have they implemented any of the changes I've been complaining about? Nope. Okay, let's take a look at these. Oof. This looks a little bit longer. We have Fifth Eye Curse. Winter or Heart or Winter to suppress this curse. May trouble us later. Forge or Knock will defeat it. And then just Fought, Seduced, or Deceived. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this one with what I currently have. I've got some Winter, I've got Lantern. I got a lot of Heart. But fighting is not my strong suit. Yeah, so I'm probably just going to keep trying to cycle followers instead. I'm just going to let that run out. So we specifically need Heart or Winter. We have plenty of Heart. Forge or Knock. So really the main problem is just we don't have anybody else. I'm good except for the curse. Are you sure? Oh, Fought, Seduced, or Deceived. Okay. So we just need somebody to get past the what can I put in the bone flute? No. So the 8 moth will deal with the watchers. So it's the curse is up first. Heart or Winter. Well, I've got plenty of people with Heart. Dorothy the Disciple or Leo. I erroneously like Dorothy, so I'm just going to send Leo instead, because he's got Heart. And the warder... Yeah, okay, so we do have this. I'm just going to send them a coin. Yeah, I guess I could send Dorothy and that would solve the problem. I will have to work on getting funds after this, but still. Okay, so let's send Dorothy. And what do we get here? We get an acquaintance and some other things. Well, Let's recruit as many acquaintances as possible. We don't know what he's good at. And I wonder if the more trappings I send in, the better I get. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we can get through the door. We find things. Okay, so we have a believer. He's got Forge 2. So yeah, we might actually be able to start doing some expeditions here. Reasonably. The only problem would be notoriety-ish. Already I feel much better about this game. Ish. We do have to worry... No, we don't have to worry about that at all. We do have to worry about me being sick. I guess what I should do, honestly, is just put that in. I almost kind of wish the Steely Physique would take 10 times as long, but give you just 10 coins. Like, that'd actually be really nice. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can save, quit, and add that functionality in. Because the only reason why I don't like, the only reason why I don't like working Physique is just because it takes a while. And so if I can just buff it up so it takes longer, but it pays out better. Yeah, let's see if we can live mod this game a little bit. Make it so illness just gives you back health. I could. Whoa, poor lunatic. Some overwhelming experience has robbed this individual of their senses. They will disappear soon, never to be seen again. Okay, well, we have a sacrifice for something. First one, touch us. It's not yelling about funds. We do have the right of the Crucible Soul. I can burn him. Oh, I can return a decrepitude to health. Bone flute. Unfortunately, I only have one desire, so this would be difficult. I wonder if I can... What else can I do? Significant intensity of Grail and a little moth to knock. Well, he's got some. Do we have any moth? Some lantern. A lot of hearts. Wolf snow. We don't really have much here. Okay, maybe if I get rid of this, let's see what I can put in. Nope, that doesn't give me anything. Almost none of these actually do anything. Wolf snow doesn't even go in there. Yeah, we might just not have a use for the poor lunatic after all. Because yeah, I don't have enough Grail that I... Well, maybe I do. Let's try one more time. What if I just cram Grail in there? Five Forge and 1 Grail. I can't put in the bitter black salts. I've already put that in. Invocation. Well, maybe I could do this. Renew my failing flesh. Let's try it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I don't have a decrepitude. But it will kill the guy. See if it gets me a corpse. See if we can talk to him. Oh, that's an interesting point. I could have tried talking to him. Okay, nothing remains to bar away. Search the cellar first and then the upper rooms. We don't want to be trapped. Let's see. Speaking of, talk to him about the unflinching or augury. Interesting. We'll do an augury. I've never even heard of that. Okay, so we get some stuff. So we do get the notoriety. What else did we get? We got some stained gloves and the fire circle tantra, which is written in Sanskrit. Okay. I wish it would say in the title or something, but I guess you can just zoom in on it. I guess. Okay. Well then. Poops, I have double notoriety. And some fascination. That didn't really work out the way I wanted it to, but that's fine. I can work with that. I was mostly just hoping I could produce a corpse. Right. I was gonna see if I could live mod this game. So, I guess I'll see if I can live mod this game, and then we'll just switch it out entirely. Okay, we have Dorothy back. Oh, that's gonna take forever. Okay, well, back to here. Do we? No. We really shouldn't. I guess I'll just send it out, searching the city. Because that'll sustain it for a little while. Okay, so let's study this. Herein, the great hooded princes are shown to be beseeching the wood to rise and devour an invading timid army. The Dapple King, the Honey Tree, and the Sea Twins all deny their request until they enlist the help of a burrowing secret keeper. Use the Heart Disciples to abduct people. Yes, you can. Ooh, that's a lot of fascination. That's a worry. Thrilling air. Okay, unflinching order. So we gotta go back to dreaming about reason, because I gotta get rid of some of this fascination. Now we want to talk to her about the unflinching order again. See if I can get rid of one of that notorieties. Otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. Let's see, try feeding the demon to Poppy. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Send a follower out murdering, give some goods. Abduct and wait for them to die. Betray a follower hireling. Okay. There's something under it. Yeah, there it is. Unfortunately, things are getting a little ramped. Let's see. Someone we can hire. Do we want to hire anybody? Not overwhelmingly. Oh, here we go. So the fire, Circle Tantra. Armed with blackmail material from the burrowing secret keeper, the great hooded princes petition the powers of the wood for a second time and are successful. 1/4 of the Timurid army is devoured by bees. 1/4 drowns themselves, and 1/4 disrobe themselves until nothing remains. And we get moldy warp admonitions. Ooh! Ooh, that's real high lore, comparatively. Actually, that's the highest bit of lore I've ever found. Let's see, give some fascination to my rival. I probably should, yeah. I'll see if I can do it. I wanted to get rid of some of the notoriety. And yes, I do have a commission for High Moth. So that'll give me some funds. Okay, so we've done that. Now let's talk to her about fascination. Describe your visions to your adversary. The higher you rise, the more you'll see. This may fascinate the hunter, but will always increase your own fascination. Should be fine. Okay, while we're at this, let's keep some of that dread around, just in case. Let's see. Keep sending him out. We'll want him for the next expedition because he is damn good. At least for now. Once I... let's see. Hireling. A shifty woman. That's Moth. Not really that helpful for what I'm doing. Oh, and interesting. She's still investigating me. So we will end up with some evidence here, but I'll live. Or no. We end up with Spencer Hobson. Mystic will usually survive attacks by creatures of the Mantis, even if those attacks would otherwise be unstoppable. Mortal. Erratic. Often fails to create evidence from notoriety. Conversely, they'll sometimes create evidence when they can't find notoriety. Interesting. And we have a poor lunatic. Their account is too much for the hunter. Their eyes grow wide and bright. Their smile becomes dreamy. In the days to come, they will forsake everything they once knew. Okay, let's grab that dread. So we have a lot of fascination to burn here. Hey, thank you, Hellion, for the resub. Okay. So, while we're at it, I really should just keep trying to recruit people. So Spencer Hobson's going to be a bit of a mess. Now I can talk to the lunatic. Oh, right. Too late now. Poor lunatic's just going to... is just going to die. I wonder if I can use Fascination or Dread on the sucker. Well, I can try. Let's see. Speaking of, we just got Sadness. I should probably go back to work. I'm gonna need money. Oh, right. I was... Okay, we'll do one painting. Okay. Oh, and my monster's gone. Well, that's fine. Read the Centipede book. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this. Sorry, we read it earlier and it wasn't very good. Or it wasn't that helpful. It just gave us another Forgotten Chronicle, so I just totally forgot about its existence. Dreaming with Reason. Might give me another dread, though. That'd be bad. Okay, so we have an acquaintance. We don't know what her stats are, though. What we did want to do is... Or is it work? I think that's something we do work-wise. Can I do Spencer Hobson? That's risky. I shouldn't do it. Is my Ascension power changing? Maxed at 6. So kind of. Oof, we're down to 77 funds. That actually makes this a little bit harder. What do these do, by the way? Cup and tool. And auctionable. Oh, it's worth 3. Kind of helpful. The main problem is dealing with the notoriety. Now we're up to 2 dread. So I gotta get some more contentment. Well, there's some. Okay, inspiration. What do I have? I have contentment, but I shouldn't do that. Can't use... Oh, I should probably use the Strange Streets by Moonlight. Now that I'm thinking about it as a thing-ish. Let's see, make your cult make money when you're not doing anything. Yeah. I should. Main problem is it just takes space. That I would otherwise use for recruiting. Because I do want to get a bunch of people. Okay, right. I was going to see if I could go mod the game so I could do manual labor. Let's see. Should fuse 2 of the Forgotten Chronicles. I should. It's just time consuming. Everything is time consuming. Okay, so we get some contentment. That'll take it down a little bit. He's looking for stuff, but he shouldn't find anything. We'll grab mysticism. That won't help him. No contentment out of that, though, unfortunately. Back to painting. We know what it does. We know it helps. Let's see. Tristan. Probably move Laidlaw over. Laidlaw, yeah, Laidlaw's a worker. It'd be cool if you can have one person make money automatically forever. Output by stats, chance of... Yeah. It would be nice. Okay, so she is Lantern 5. Plonk it over. Okay, and we get more dread. Yeah, shit. Oh, I forgot to put in funds for the painting. Okay, so this just gets us a Forgotten Chronicle. We've already got many of those. I'm going to split this one up as well. Okay, we get Mystique. No contentment. Let me see. Well, we do have funds. Let's just get some contentment here. Oh, never mind. Well, I guess it'll be fine. We just sent that up there. And we don't have any evidence against us, which is good. Okay, so contentment, dread, contentment gives me stuff. We get that. Depression's gonna go away. Everything is good there. So I think let's go see if I can live mod this game. Or not live mod this game, but go mess with it a little bit. Guess I can explore this for a second. Ah, that'll take some time. No. Let's do it now. Okay, let's save and exit. And then I'm gonna go mess with the save file just for a second. I want to see if I can actually take the manual labor. We're looking for Steely Physique. Oh, right. Cannot find Steely. Probably close this. Save. Edit with Notepad++. Can't find Steely Physique. Work? Oh, interesting. Glover and Glover Workshop Scandal B1. So, we can actually go in here and change things. So I could actually get my position at Glover and Glover back if I wanted to. I'd have to look at this, though. Work, health skills. Glover and Glover Senior. Retirement option. 38. That's interesting. Yeah, so I think these just tell me how many times I've done these. Yeah, work by the job. Over the top work, difficult boss. Yeah, so this just tells me how many times I do it. Let's see, work, earn a living. I wonder if I can't change this mechanic, actually. I've mentioned it 3 times now. It's just very easy for me to get distracted by things along the way, but I wanted to see if I could change it, because if I could make manual labor take much longer but give 10 times the reward, I would be absolutely happy. Because these are just locations. Scholar Greek. Yeah, none of these are particularly helpful. We do also have the commissions that I should probably do. I just wanted to see if I could change it so this one work wouldn't be boring. Mantis White Door. Explore day places. Strange streets find. Interesting, so you can actually see these. So, painting results reputation. But this just tells you what you might get. Mystique, funds. Mystique, funds. Interesting. So we can just see the pool of what it'll give you. Yeah, acquaintances, painting results, reputation, but that's interesting. Yeah, I was hoping I could change this, but it looks like I'm gonna have to look to a different section. Glimmering, contentment, mystique, contentment. Yeah, unfortunately the logic here is kind of random, so even if I wanted to do this, I guess we'll have to do other things. It just would have been kind of nice. But I've got means of making money. Regardless. Okay, well, back in the game. I think we just hit continue, yeah? So we want to find this guy. Laidlaw. Unflinching order. There we go, that'll give me some money. While we're at it. Commission. Lore. Reason. Passion? Let's see if that works. I mean, that should work, and will give me some money. Okay, so that's over and done with. But yeah, it would have been nice if I could just, you know, go to manual labor for, like, 5 minutes and then get out 15 coins. But it looks like the logic for that is at a completely separate location. I might keep looking, because, I mean, the entire game's in plain text. If I could actually change mechanics like that, it would considerably... You know, it would make this game easier if I didn't have to, like, constantly be cycling cards in. It's like if I could just send one of my Forge disciples to consistently make me money, and we get Karashim again. Really? Unfortunately, we're gonna want some more disciples before I do that. Because we know Karashim ain't bad. Ain't hard. Hello. You finished the manuscript. So a very substantial investigation. Wait, can I just do this again? How do we even turn this in? Where do we turn it in? Oh, there's been an accident. We have a human corpse. Well then. I don't think I can do this one, actually. So is there another right to make a zombie? Because a human corpse is kind of inconvenient for me. Yeah, I know you guys are telling me about commissions, but I know that one. Oh, you put in the relevant bits. Okay. Let's do work. Watchman's Sorrow, because I can do this. Sacrifice. Assistant. Instrument. Bone flute. No. I don't have anybody I can just sacrifice. Oh, you know what? Maybe I find one of the guys with winter. Infuse corpse with the power of the cartographer's scars. With a little bit more winter and a little bit more edge in a corpse. Have no edge, though. I can put in a knife secret. But I guess a knife secret's no good. Well, we have this. No, that's lantern. Yeah, we might not be able to deal with this corpse right now. That sucks. Because, yeah, the mirror is for other things. Okay, well, I guess I've just got a corpse. That's annoying. Okay, whatever. Let's talk to her about the manuscript. Oh, the commission and this. Okay, I have what's requested. So that'll make me some money. And then an inspiration. On the human corpse! No, probably not. I don't think I could get away with that. I was really hoping I could sacrifice, put in the corpse. It wasn't letting me. There were no slots for it. Okay, so we get a silver spintra, glimmering, mystique, and her again. Can I talk to her again? Oh, she's got a cooldown. And he wants something else. Let's talk to Poppy. Get a commission from Poppy Lascelles. I am, Poppy says with a girlish giggle, curious about, oh, you know, the arts of blood and ice. It's silly, but allow an old woman her whims, will you? Help me. Okay, so that'll give me a something. Who knows? Okay, and we have a commission, knock, very substantial. Well, that's out for a while. Just burn it or feed it to the pigs. Is there actually a means to feed it to pigs or anything, or are you just, like, pulling my leg? The problem is, like, some people like to offer these as advice, and the problem is, like, this is a very specific game. It doesn't just let you go loosey-goosey on everything, which is really frustrating at sometimes, because I'm, you know, I'm actually, like, trying to figure out how to play, and people are like, feed it to pigs, and I'm like, where? Like, I'm not even trying to mock. I'm just like, this is a consistent frustration with how this game goes. Did we even get funds from that one? I don't think I actually made any money from that one. So you pull on the sacrifice and want a corpse. No, it didn't. Like, I clicked on it. It did not want a corpse there. Okay, well, let's go to the auction house. We've got these silver spintras. I'll just sell them for money. It's only 8 at a time, but that's okay. Oh, and I'm healthy, not sick. Ooh. But we are being hunted. I'll give it what it probably doesn't want. And then probably stop soon, because I would like to see about modding this game. And I might see if I can change some of the mechanics. Oh, let's talk to Madame Bichette. Speaking pieces for the notorious Kirschem Review. Ooh. She might actually get us some useful things. So I got a lot of money. Let's sell the other one while we're here. Oops. Nope. Because I don't think I'm going to be using the spintras for anything. Yeah, they're worth money more than anything else. It sometimes gives a gold spintra. Good to know. And she wants commission moth. Well, in that case, commission moth. Commission moth. Will any moth do? Now, are commissions reusable, or do the people run out after a while? Like, will Madame Bichette just stop commissioning me? I guess I can always find more patrons anyway, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. So what's the current goal with funds? Get back to a comfortable position, wait until the notoriety goes away, and then, probably go back on expeditions for a while. I spanned them a very long time and never ran out. Oh. Patrons do run out. Max 4. Good to know. Okay, well, we get a iron spintra, which is probably worth significantly less, but that's okay. So really, we just need to go out on expeditions, get a bunch of money, and then just do commissions. And then that'll solve all of our money problems forever. Which I guess is kind of nice. Oof, that was not worth that much. They're basically your primary monetary source. Really? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but still. Let's see. Yeah, because I have some vitality, but it's going to burn away before I get to do anything with it. Some restlessness, but that's not a big deal. And yeah, I really should switch games soon. Otherwise, I'm just going to really start checking out. Alright, that's gone. Okay, we get that. We're sick again, but I've already... Nah. We are sick again. I've already dealt with it. Ish. Just let that go. Let's see. And we have a commission forge. Yeah, so most of these commissions are going to be real boring. They do give me a little bit of money. But it's probably not as worthwhile. Get out of here, Spencer Hobson. Okay, well, we don't have any notoriety, but I also don't have any creatures. So you start dreaming on the ways again, since you don't have any lore. You might find more lore. I mostly only ever find Forgotten Chronicles in there, which I kind of eventually gave up. I could check the reward pools on that, actually. Yeah, I think now that I've got my health back, and we've got the commission, more or less. We're just going to turn that in. That's actually not as much money as I'd like. Iron Spintra, which I can immediately sell. Won't sell for much, unfortunately. Might be like a random chance on things. But yeah, I think I'm going to save and quit and look at modding this game a little bit just to see what I can get.